Problem 11. Holly and Bethany each loved to drink milk. One day they compared the amount of milk they drank in that one day. So Holly cups of milk was 2.5 for breakfast and 1 2/3 for lunch. Bethany's cups of milk was 1 1/6 for breakfast and 2 3/4 for lunch. So so it's going to either be B or H, drank more milk? So that's question 1. And now I got a question 2. How much more in cups of milk was drank? Yikes. So I need to figure out who drank more. In order to solve this, I'm going to have to figure out how much total Holly drank, and then what was the total for Bethany. So I'm going to label that this is Holly so I don't get confused. So 2 1/2 plus 1 2/3. Don't have a common denominator, so I'm going to group, and I'm going to immediately start working for that common denominator. So 2 and 3, they both can get to 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. So what I do in the denominator, I do in the numerator. 1 times 3 is 3. And then 3 times 2 is 6. So what I do in the numerator, or do in the denominator, I must do in the numerator. 2 times 2 is 4. So 3 plus, no, my denominator is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. Uh-oh, mixed or improper fraction. Need to make it a mixed number. 3 plus 7 divided by 6, or how many 6's fit into 7? 1 whole. And how many are left over after I take those 6 away? 1, and my denominator stays the same. 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 1 6. So that's Holly. Now let's figure out Bethany. I'm going to label it a B for Bethany so I know what I'm solving for. So I have 1 1/6 plus 2 3/4. All right, so now I'm going to group my whole numbers, add my fractions, 3/4. So I've got 3 plus, common denominator, I have 6 and I have 4. Well, easy way would be 6 times 4, 24. Not going to do that because then I have to simplify. I'm going to go to 12. So 6 times 2, and what I do in the denominator, I do in the numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 3, what I do in the denominator, I do in the numerator. So 3 times 3 is 9. So 3 plus 2 plus 9 is 11, which is equal to 3 and 11 twelfths. Uh-oh. I don't know about you, but 6 and 12ths, I need to be able to compare. Oh, no, I don't. Look, this is easy. Oh, I love this. 4 is bigger than 3. So if Holly is 4 and 1/6, and Bethany is 3 and 11 twelfths, Holly drank more. So I'm going to write my answer up top because I ran out of room. Holly drank, and I'm going to fill in a blank, more cups of milk. Because my second question, if you recall, asked for how much more. So I know I'm going to subtract how much more Holly drank. So now I'm answering question 2, because I already figured out Holly drank more, which is question 1. So now, if Holly drank more, I want to know how much more. I know I'm having to subtract. So I'm going to take the larger number, which is 4 and 1/6, minus 3 and 11/12. So that's Holly minus Bethany's. So now I'm going to subgroup my whole numbers and my fractions. So 4 minus 3 is 1, plus, get a common denominator. So 6 can definitely go to 12. So my 11/12 gets to stay the same. Love it. 6 times 2 equals 12. And what I do in the denominator, I do in the numerator. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 minus 11. I can't do it. So I'm going to convert that 1 whole to a fraction, which is 12/12, because the numerator and denominator match when it's 1 whole, plus my 2/12, and then I'm going to subtract the 11/12 after I've gotten that 2/12 larger than 11/12. Ran out of space. So 12 plus 2/12. So I know my denominator is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. And I don't have a whole number anymore because it converted to the 12/12. Minus 11/12. So I know my denominator is going to be 12. So 14 minus 11. So 11 plus 3 is 14. But I can simplify that. So 3 and 12 are both divisible by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So Holly drank 1/4 a cup. Oh, I just wrote on my question, or my statement. Holly drank 1/4 more cups of milk. So I didn't need the cup there because I already had it over here. And that is a 4. So Holly drank 1/4 cup more than Bethany. So you had to answer question 1 first and then question 2.